Hey guys, Dylan from the Geek Duo here, and today I'll be bringing you part 36 for 37 of my Hades 2 playthrough. And I'm starting paused here just so I can immediately see whether or not this is working, like I'm actually live or not, because I've reset everything. Um, Seems my stream title didn't work, but we'll just quickly change that. Dreaming of Surface Boys in the new update. Yeah, other than that, it does seem to be working properly. Cool. Now, something that I completely forgot about in the last, not the last one, the one before. I read the patch notes, then got so distracted by the fact that for some reason it was saying I hadn't done the true ending a second time, that I completely forgot about the part of the patch notes that said there were new decorations on the night after the true ending. So I said I wasn't going to be able to see those for ages unless I redid it, and then was able to see them, but didn't pay any attention because I forgot about them.
Looks like Eris is back.
Now, I yesterday after my stream,
I can't believe you
I
stood me up last night, Trouble. Do you know how demeaning it is having to wait around for you at a beach in the middle of the night, all alone?
would
What?
you like
We
to
had
go
no
to the hot
plans to meet,
springs
as I
too?
recall, else I'd have honored them. You truly expect me to abandon the main focus of my task just to fight with you again and again?
Sure, why
I
not?
thought I felt something was all. That our times at the beach might just be a little more special to you than your boring job. But I guess I was wrong.
You guessed correctly. Evening?
That Dora doesn't
So
have
did you
anything
want
to
to
say.
start learning the Umbral Flames, Lord Moros? Perhaps a lesson is in order at some point.
As tempting as that sounds, I don't think I ought to be borrowing the arms of night. I don't want to make too much a habit of defying my sisters, even if they're not around.
What do you suppose will be the reason I eventually hand over the flames to you then? Or it may not even be me.
A situation similar to yours. Those I care about in need, the flames available. I'd take them up unhesitatingly.
And yet you didn't for your sisters.
And come to my rescue.
That's not what I meant.
Yeah, Halion posted out a video going over all the new content, including apparently
Shouldn't be too
the
long.
scaling of bosses in these new deep dives. It had all the enemies, but I'm only really focusing on the bosses, because some of them are very interesting.
Yes, he's there, leading remnants of the Titan's legions, grandfather's legions. All part of the conditions allowing me to face the remaining possibilities of Typhon.
He couldn't have possibly foreseen all this, could he?
I still don't know.
I know he thanked you personally, though I wish to express my gratitude in turn that you were able to assist our tactician with matters that weighed on him. I suppose all of us here are haunted by our past in some way.
Odysseus did all the work. I merely arranged a few meetings where distance would have been a factor. Though I know it's best to avoid using our craft in such matters.
If you did not use our craft to sway the outcomes of these meetings, then you did not overstep. For his part, Odysseus has seemed more at ease, having finally confronted those unresolved troubles of his. Perhaps finally sailed past.
I'm glad to hear it.
So apparently in the new deep dives, you can't get Polyphemus or Hecate as your first boss. Yet, for some reason, they still have modified damage and health. Take you to the baths to make up for
I was
not
thinking,
going to the
why
beast.
don't we break from all our pointless fighting and stop by the springs again? What do you say?
Sure. I like listening to whatever pops into your head while staring at you till you get all self-conscious. Let's go.
Because this is 2 of the new scenes. I don't know if they have multiple new scenes each, or...
We should swap outfits once we're done. I'm not your friend, you know. However close you think we are now, I'm just setting you up so I can really let you down.
If that was so, why would you bother warning me about it? You'd simply do it, rather than try to push me away. Well, I'm not going anywhere. Especially not without my attire.
You'll regret it later. Everybody always does. I can make things so much worse. And the more time you give me, the more likely it'll happen. You think I'm bluffing?
Yes.
No, I think you probably mean it. But as for me, I don't
Or
ever want
maybe
to get too
you
comfortable.
think you
That's
mean
when
it.
I feel the most uneasy. And with you around, I doubt I ever will.
That's probably the nicest thing that anybody's ever said to me. But it changes nothing, and nothing ever does. Hey, if you don't want to get too comfortable, then what are you doing here?
Recovering from the last time you used me for target practice with the adamant rail. I'm used to certain trade-offs when it comes to being around you, Eris.
Just don't get too used to them, right, Trouble? But at least you seem to understand there's no getting rid of me.
I couldn't even imagine.
Well, you look like you're all set for some more target practice after that. You know where to find me.
That I do.
So, apparently, I'll start a run as we're doing it, because we're going to do the same as what we did last time of switching between surface and dreams.
To the surface.
Hecate in Biome 1, even though you can't actually get her in the dreams, has 1.25 multiplier on her damage and health.
I'm mostly hearing her mind, but I've seen how many of his gold rewards you're racking up, and it is quite a lot.
Meanwhile, going on to the first room
Let's pick
shop.
up the pace.
If you go into Biome 2 in Erebus, she has 1.8 times health, but 2.25% damage. This is in both her normal and rival forms. Then if it's Biome 3, she's got 2.6 health, or 5 times damage.
We reunite.
And then Biome 4, it's 3.45 times health and 9% damage.
And he has granted some of it to you, I see. I caution you not to make too much haste. Steadfastness is the key to victory.
We'll go to Twilight Curse. I do like
The
Twilight
Twilight
Curse.
Curse is yours to use.
If we go with Scylla, yeah. I've just double checked that it's the same each time for rivals and base. Let's see. I want to go Hammer, Zeus, Hera, Heart, Hephaestus, second Hera. Now, for some reason, Cerberus only has one listed, but Scylla was base damage and health. No, base damage 0.7 health if you have her in the first. 1.25 for both if you have her in the second. 1.9 damage. Oh, I had it backwards. I was saying the bigger number for damage. It's the bigger number for health. For some reason, the health is in red on. No, the damage is in red. The health is in blue on this sheet. So that threw me off.
We're taking here.
So Scylla is 1.9 times damage for biome 3, and then 2.75 for health, and then it's 2.75 damage in biome 4, and 5%, 5 times health. Then you've got Cerberus, who's 0.5. For some reason, it does only have the one. It's 0.5 health, 0.4, no, 0.5 damage, 0.4 health.
And you decide to make a serious commitment. I should be only too pleased to oblige.
For biome 1, 0.75 damage, 0.7 health in biome 2, 1.07 damage and 1.5 health for biome 3, and 1.34 damage, 2.75 health in biome 4. So no matter what it is, you're always going to have them stronger in the biome they're supposed to be. And at base or close to base in the one that they're supposed to be in. Hecate is the biggest buff in the one that she's supposed to be in, but you also can't get her in the one that she's supposed to be in apparently, so don't know why that is. Yeah, I just had to make sure I was correct about that.
We, the Olympians, appointed by the fates themselves to rule this world, are prophesized to just back off a bit? Take more of a light touch? Huh. Then so we shall. No questioning those three. Although I doubt mortals shall like the change.
Huh. Interesting.
Some flora there.
I think I finished Cerberus. Got distracted for a second there and took a bunch of damage.
Not now.
The Kronos is 0.4 damage, 0.25 health in phase 1. He also only has 1.
Ashes.
I'm guessing that... I'm guessing that means that their rival and base are the same, but all of the rivals and base are the same, so... Don't know why there's difference then. Point 0.4 and 0.25 for fire. 1. 0.65 damage, 0.37 health in biome 2, 0.95 damage, and 0.9 health. Yeah, health in biome 3, and 1.2 damage, 1.5 health in biome 4. Kronos in the Typhon fight is 0.2 damage for if it's biome 1. I guess that is really one of the only differences. Because Charybdis isn't on there. Maybe he's at a later point that I just haven't gotten to yet.
It's her.
0.2 in biome 1, 0.3 damage in biome 2,
Our bond renewed.
0.62 in biome 3, and 0.87 in biome 4. So that's always lower. Interesting. So, rival Typhon fight is apparently easier. It's the only one that seems to be easy. How do I already have 4 wind?
Farewell, Lord Charon.
What a night.
My curses and concoctions are quite lethal normally, but you've been able to withstand them. I don't know whether to be impressed with you or disappointed in myself.
I thought this was to be a test of my abilities and growth. It more appears to be a test of your latest experiments.
I gotta be
Must it
good.
really be one or the other? Great Hecate has taught us always to be learning something more. That way.
Oops.
I'm but a shadow.
Did I not get the...
Poor Cyclops is sick.
Either I didn't reach the pool, or I got immediately poisoned again. Get out of... I got poisoned by every possible thing I could have.
Return to shadow now.
Polyphemus, even though you can't get him in region 1, is 0.8 damage, 0.83 health.
Located something.
1.1 damage in
Looking forward to this.
biome 2 and 1.5 health. 1.75 in damage in 3, 3.3 health, and then 2.38 damage and 6 health in biome 4. Not quite as boosted as Hecate is, because she's the biggest multiplier. But I think that may even out, considering the base difference of Polyphemus versus Hecate, because you take more damage and they have more health by base on the surface.
They got through.
And that could be why Typhon is different. Is she the only one I have that kid? No, Festus. proper grip ring comes up a lot, but the longer I go, the less useful Bridal Glow is, so.
Hey, look who.
Special delivery.
Yeah, we'll just straight up go Godsend. What do we have for inflict every curse? 30% chance to turn one foe each room into food. Extra damage to guardians. Does 120 damage. I think that's the buffed one. So now when it's hitting bosses, if you get both of those, it'll be 520 extra damage.
Zeus shall be notified at once.
Take that. Where was I? Oh no, Charybdis is mentioned. I just hadn't gotten to it yet.
Can't do it.
Go with that. Should have gone with the mana actually.
Not now.
Need the coins though.
Face me.
I get stuck on there.
Got you.
Spawned in and was immediately fired. Let's see, Charybdis is 1 times damage
I know this
in
place.
Biome 1, 0.63 health.
How very fortunate. You've seen by now how the black wings of spiteful strife oft darken up these skies. She overlooks my little
1.25
isle, then
damage,
flies carelessly
1.125
close.
health,
What is the latest reason for her ire?
1.9 damage, and
Eris has seemed
2.475
happier than usual, if anything. At first, I believed she was working for
in
Kronos,
Biome 3,
but I think it's simply that she doesn't like when
and then
anyone succeeds.
2.37 times damage, and then 6. No, wait, the back looking at Polyphemus. 1.9 and 2.475 or
That's
Biome
not a sad
3
load of thought at all.
for Charybdis.
How I long for a world without strife.
And
Yet
then,
I can scarce imagine one. She is a force that mustn't be ignored, but quelled.
2.75 times damage, 4.5 times health in Biome 4. Take that one.
Then you shall have it.
Am I?
Oh, please don't be Charybdis.
I'm commandeering this vessel.
Out with you all!
Couldn't do it. We got them, Homer.
You'll take that.
A victory, yet time our foe remains.
Eris is 0.6 times damage, 0.41 times health.
Push closer.
Take the extra health.
I can't.
Oh, shit. is 0.8 and 0.75 in Biome 2. It really does have no animation charging. Why did she dash there? I did not
Need to recharge.
press that button. Fucking gonna lose because of these fuckers. And that dash that she did unprompted. Uh, 0.8 and 0.75 in Biome 2. Get out of there. There's one zombie.
It's no use.
This shall come as a shock.
In the name of Hades.
1.3 times
Adequate.
damage and 1.6 times health for Eris in Biome 3. And just flat double health, double damage, triple health if you encounter her in Biome 4. Hey Nick, just noticed you in, so I was going over some of the new updated content. This is the third and possibly last stream that I'm doing on this update for the time being.
You are a goddess, Eris. Although the harpies aren't as
I'll be back to Lego Star Wars. Not tomorrow, because tomorrow I'm going to be out watching Heathers, the stage play version. So the day after that, I'll be back at Lego Star Wars. Ow. Oh, why am I so worried? I've got my death defiance already. Get out of the fire.
Damn it.
Of course.
What do you mean again? I only... Why is she not summoned any yet? I don't think I'm in those explosions when they go off. Well, that's a lot of damage I missed on her. You bitch. Why is she somehow able to... sometimes, not somehow. Sometimes able to spin so much more. she was. We're not even doing the new update. She was doing a lot more damage than she has the last few times.
You started it.
Don't know why.
Reagent located.
Solid ground.
Got pretty much all of the things that we want at the moment, but got no health.
Maybe I should switch.
I wanted to do the concave stone, not the concave stone, the Gorgon amulet, but could also naturally get Athena here.
They don't let up.
So I didn't want to like waste the thing by doing something we could get naturally.
Count right now.
I was also going to moonbeam. I was going to moonbeam so I could actually get some useful things for the hex that we have.
They never learn.
Yep. Stopped just short.
Let that be a lesson.
I think we need to do this one.
Thus you have risen.
Gotta get our second hammer. They were just spaced out enough that I couldn't hit more than one with that cast.
It's no use.
How were you able to get that out before you got turned into a sheep? Extra base damage. See, this is why I prefer Nexus Rush over the cast, because I'm going to guarantee to hit all the ones that I want with the rush. But it wasn't offered first. So. This was the worst one you could have activated on Echo. How did I only apparently kill one of them? I had all three of them in my circle. This is an Itos room. Right, I haven't been taking all of the drop ones to try and guarantee getting... What's it called? Icarus.
Very well.
Well, I'm not going to get him out of the shop, so...
I'm back to put you out of commission
Interestingly, Talos isn't one of the ones that gets changed. I thought it was going to be throwing its things out, not doing the spin attack.
Probably took me for a harpy or something.
Witchy, I'm meeting right now with none other than the Queen herself.
Where was I?
And she is saying she would like
Heracles
a word. And I am saying,
is
yes, Mum, anything you say, go right ahead.
0.3 damage, 0.25 health in biome 1, 0.4 and 0.46 for biome 2.
Go on, Hephaestus.
0.75 damage, and there's nothing listed for health in biome 3, so I'm gonna assume that's just a one times. And need more magic. No, I've got Glamour Gain, that's fine. And then he's got nothing listed for damage in biome 4. And 1.8 for health in biome 4. You're going to spawn in, charging up.
Now you are to confront these traces of our great foes.
Prometheus is 0.3 and... No, sorry, Medea's... Why does Medea have health listed?
That's how our grandfather explains it, more or less. Almost like we're circumventing outcomes in which we
0.8 and 0.83, 1.1 and 1.5, 1.75 and 3.3. And her health is the same as Polyphemus. Please give me... Not the one that I wanted, but I'll take it. Why are they spawning in attacking so much?
A valuable is near.
Blasted raptors. Not now.
Heavily discard that. As with that one. Somehow they're able to predict what I'm going to do.
This must be love.
I'm not getting through the rivals fight. The fact that I've not been offered any Death Defiance recharge.
A boon awakened.
Well, if there exists a downside to having the ferocious strength of Heracles at one's call, it must be overconfidence. How could we possibly
Prometheus is 0.3 and 0.26, 0.4 and 0.45, 0.75 and I'm assuming 1, and then I'm assuming 1 and 1.8.
You ought to have told me of these ways, Flame Thief.
And then Typhon is
Accustomed to defeat. It's fortunate we have no onlookers for all the smoke and ash.
each of his parts have different base stats. I'm going to assume its health is the same for all of them, even though one is listed slightly low for Iomas 1 and 2.
If you two would like to keep this lovely
It's
conversation going, I've got
0.25,
great impulse to bring
0.35,
some, but you're going to
0.62,
force me
and
to fight, I
0.85
suppose.
for the 4 biomes.
Why we're here, so yes. Where you
How did Heracles not have...
first, followed by the top.
So top, oh, I see that too early.
Storm is coming.
Middle, top, middle, top. All of Heracles.
Can't do that again.
Finished.
If suffering today brings about a better tomorrow, so be.
Typhon I is 0.15, 0.275, 0.55, and 1
How long have they conspired?
for health.
For the will of
Typhon
night.
Head is 0.2, 0.325, 0.55, and
My
1.
keepsake isn't doing any good.
Typhon adds 0.125, 0.25, and 0.55, and 1.
Should get here soon
And then
enough.
the tail is 0.15, 0.275, 0.55, and 1. Now, for some reason, some of the mini bosses are listed, others aren't. For some reason, Medea has a health listed, yet the Hecate clones don't.
Incoming.
Watch me not get a path. Get... Try and get,
Closer to the top.
what's it called?
It's that broodling. Or a twin.
I was not in front of you.
Need to recharge.
say need to recharge, as if I've ever had any.
Package for you.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Pick that.
Life.
Again, I was not in front of it to be hit by that. I know it's only taking my armor, but still.
Always use more.
I was hoping it was the eye.
Oh, hello.
Dare to oppose my niece?
Need to recharge.
Again, I can't get out of it. For some reason, my dashing out of things is not working this round.
Justice Tale. One of them.
10. Okay. Takes 6 to get to those. That's not really going to help.
Darkness guide you.
Can't stay for long here, Antho. Take your pick.
In the name of Hades.
Okay.
Into the storm. I've returned!
Keep them occupied.
I didn't get the travels to like 10 other people. That I usually see it. Of course, none of them are close enough to. Really? It's not going to travel over to the other guy? Got him with the revenge damage. Okay. Surprised we managed to do that. But we did still have a full Death Defiance. So we would have been able to do that based just off a Stalwart. But that's one of the two things that we have to do. We just have to do the Mel Skull, and then we've got that prophecy done.
Of the surface and the underworld sought to live in peace and harmony, knowing that only together will they make the world a better place.
Return to Shadow now.
That's more like it.
Seems like you've been sleeping better lately. Not that I like watching you intently while you're out cold.
Lately, my dreams haven't troubled me as much for whatever reason. That's probably why. You truly watch me sleep?
No.
Just said I
Just when
didn't.
I'm bored.
Any trace of Typhon left? The pressure still is getting to you, even with the task essentially complete. It was my desire to see you shake that burden from your shoulders by now. Why does it remain?
Headmistress, each night I confront these remnants of old Kronos or Typhon. Such possibilities apparently are both real and innumerable, representing so many scenarios in which, for one reason or another, I failed.
Or merely have yet to succeed. I stand as living proof that you are not alone in what you aim to accomplish, Malinois.
What are you saying? That there are others like you, like me, attempting to achieve the same result?
I merely ask you to consider how the efforts you go to, the lengths you go to, may reverberate. The energy we put into this world comes back to us. Simply put, I am only here because you are.
But it's the other way around.
I was about to say the exact same thing. Not getting many fish. Guess. Nah. Not really worth it.
Well.
You seem to have the situation well in hand of late, Goddess. Do let me know if you need anything, though I reckon the nights when you required Psyche or ashes and such are behind us.
Odysseus, I need your presence here more than I need your resource offerings, though those were often very helpful too. Let's keep this up, shall we?
Sounds like a reasonable plan to me.
Oh. Hey, not expecting this. This must have been a base one because there was nothing about these two talking in the patch notes. Then again, there was all about the whole Hypnos stuff, so.
Oh yes, I certainly remember you. Would it be any consolation knowing that the fates had already decided that your wings would fail you and you would fall?
Not exactly, no. For one thing, that would make the three fates seem a little, well, you know, mean. I was just some kid, and an imprisoned kid. Why pick on me? And for another, are you saying that I had no real choice?
Well, first, my sisters have to be impartial, to keep a healthy distance from their work. Rarely is it ever personal. As for the choice you made, it was still yours, except the outcome would have likely happened either way.
You're saying if I didn't fly up like a doll to melt my wings, they would have simply broken or something later on and I'd have plunged into the water anyway?
Not necessarily exactly that, but yes.
Well, that's reassuring.
I mean, taking the burden off of your choice to disobey your father's one warning. We've taken Morris and Eris, so let's get the third sibling.
Shouldn't be too long, I guess. Though need your help to get this suit out of the way.
I think I'm going to do a downwards run. Because I want to speak to Chaos now that we've done all of the trials.
Well, what is it?
This is good.
Guess it wouldn't be fair if I could just do all my guard duty right here.
Okay.
Well, back to standing around. Right over here.
They really didn't give much to Nem in this update. Next we'll see Odysseus, then probably Hecate, Dora, or maybe maybe we'll do Icarus if he's like available. Do I want bigger attack range on?
You had the foresight that everything would happen as it did. Why bar your path and fight so fiercely, only to be defeated again and again? Unless the dawning of a new age wouldn't come about in any other way.
Plus 90%. $504 on a crit in room 1.
Be again at peace.
Yeah, I think that was the right choice. I don't even think that should have been a hit. Because I don't think I pushed that button down far enough for it to hit. But should I really... I do like Iron Core, but Seething Marauder, just an extra flat 60. Really? Rocky got credit for that?
Bet I'll take more of them than you. Brutal night. Had to work my ass off getting to this point. Everything's
We're
hitting
room
back hard.
4.
This better not be your doing.
No, I don't think I have
What's the matter?
anything making him hit harder.
To be fulfilled.
So it was you messing with the oath. You're insane, you know that. Now here they come. You better be ready. Let's see it.
Here it is.
Step back.
I also don't think that one should have died. It spawned in after the attack had already finished.
None left. Got in my head. What do you even get out of making things harder on yourself like this?
Funny question coming from someone who squeezes into the most uncomfortable suit of armor yet devised. Enacting the Testaments of Night is worth a bit of added effort.
I do love how many comments they have about the absurd armor that she's wearing.
You're just trying to feed her weapons, make them and you stronger. Don't get greedy. Never ends well.
Shall we cross blades again? See that, Homer?
I noted that your father and I thought of something
He didn't even get to spawn in anything.
Here. He shall preside over the Isles of the Blessed, near to Elysium, in your domain. An honorary post befitting one of his experience.
Have we not gotten that since we've redone? Okay.
Lightning from on high.
Blue and black and burgundy. Good evening.
might not believe this, Arachne, but recently I met the Fates themselves. All three of them.
Oh, you did you? And did you happen to see what they were working on? I like to keep up with the latest happenings in the weaving world.
Well, if anything, I got the sense that they were in between projects and might be weaving less from here on out.
Sounds like they just couldn't keep up. But that's all right. The old always have to make way for the young and the new. And before you get too worried that I'm speaking out of turn, I don't think they'll notice little old me.
Well, they noticed little old you to begin with. This would be nice if I'd have picked up the hex. See, this one doesn't really make sense because if you have the armor, you can't benefit from the result. Don't think I've ever thought of that before.
I hear that.
Thanks, Arachne.
Farewell.
Possibly should have gone to the shop.
A place of momentary comfort.
All laid to rest.
My area is bigger than their spin.
This does not belong to you.
Dang it.
No, thanks. Let's begin.
So that extra 60, I can't tell if that's going up or when I land. Because I swear I've poorly timed that. Because I swear some things are being hit before and others don't get hit till I land. See that one?
Lord Hermes.
That one definitely got hit before I slammed the ground.
Entirely understands it himself. I just don't like it when time drags on for too long, so let's move.
Better. Olympus.
My dear sister Athena has a great burden to bear beyond that heavy suit of armor that you've seen. Not only does she manage our defenses, she must answer for the failures thereof. I trust her wisdom shall help see her through.
I really do like Ares after this update, excuse me. Do I really want to take a Chaos Cape right before...
To chaos. Hail, Onyx.
My daughters have returned to us. Knowing them, they gave you the impression that they did so on their own. However, if not for your efforts with the fated list, they might have never found their way.
Each prophecy fulfilled, a signal to the fates. A beacon in the darkness of their exile. Something of the sort?
Something of the sort.
That is a reasonable way to think of it. You have done my family a great service, O Melanoi, Princess. The depth of my gratitude is beyond my means to describe.
You honor me, O Knight. May all of us cease losing family members for a while.
May that be so.
Salutations.
And to you.
not whom I was trying to do that to.
Recently, I've ceased to sense the being you call Typhon, which is unusual considering his size. I have been wondering whether this indicates some sort of trouble I am having, or if Typhon merely is no longer there. Which do you think? Respond.
So it's been a while since I've spoken to Chaos.
The father of all monsters is destroyed, Almighty Chaos. It was an action I did not take lightly, but the threat against my family was significant and pervasive. He left us no choice.
You could have chosen the destruction of Olympus. Nonetheless, I understand why you did not. The power to unmake creations such as that, I would be curious to learn it for myself, although perhaps I would not use it sparingly.
So if there is anything, none of these are
Something's changed in me.
really good. If there is anything about completing the Pitch Black Stone, I'm gonna have to see Chaos a few more times. Lightning strikes do I have cast? Leave that one for now, considering we can't use the cast.
Until we meet again.
Immaculate. Tell me something now, Malinois. Who is the fiercest enemy that you have overcome in all of this? Kronos? Typhon?
I know what you insinuate, Headmistress. Hecate. I got in my own way more than any of my foes. Save for you, perhaps, but that's more or less the same thing.
The limits we impose upon ourselves inhibit what we can achieve.
I don't know if I'm gonna make it through this, considering how I've been playing the last few days.
You have done it now, again and again.
Especially not if I get hit with a double dark side. I don't think I even knew that those tracked. Bitch. Wait. Others ones could do the jump? I got caught on the rock and then dashed into it. Disagree with that last one hitting me.
I think not.
Why do we never get this little orb one? Heh, killed her with the revenge. How many hits away from?
Yes.
2.
Grandfather?
Out of the woods.
Should I change things up?
Pop it?
Good news, Grandfather. The 3 fates have returned, and they didn't mention any reprisal when it comes to you. On the contrary, they promised a new age would dawn.
Aye, but that is good news. Particularly the no reprisal part. And it is a relief to know the 3 have navigated out of temporary exile. But what is this about a new age?
Well, it sounds as though they're not planning to weave as much as they used to. And at some point, the gods apparently will hold less sway over mortals' lives.
But that is reminiscent of the Golden Age in which I ruled. Of course, once you've lived sufficient eons, you begin to see such patterns circulating constantly. That which is old becomes the new. How fares our family with all this?
Most of them
We're
unhappy.
all having to give it some consideration, though we'll have plenty of time. This age may not be soon.
Perhaps not, but even still, this age may arrive before you know it. Take it from me.
Time can move swiftly. Heading in.
That fight with Hecate would have been a lot easier had I been able to use my cast. I was like, what's knocking them back so much? I'm not even hitting them. It's the waves, not the waves, right? The high surf.
Hello. Hey, what's your problem anyway? Always huffing through here like you're late to something. You gotta learn to relax.
Sounds like you were there when the underworld opened up. It shouldn't have.
How come? That way I'd still be shriveled up in Asphodel. You know what though? Just forget I asked. You're killing my mood here.
That wouldn't be bad, but I'll take that.
Now if you'll excuse me.
Thank you.
I forget, can those be hit with, what's it called? Get out of, the Sea Star, that's it. Forgot its name for a second there.
Alright.
Like, could you possibly get 4 elements out of that? I want to get the, him on my special. Not that I'm going to use it much, but that'll get me a wounds thing. Which will open up the legendary.
Hear me on my authority.
Well, not quite open up, but does blood spree count?
I'll keep this in mind.
Yes.
You wish to see your father's domain, do you?
Do I skip this or?
I'm going back where I belong.
Who told you to perform such trickery?
Right, don't have the swift runner, so.
My claim.
I do wish it gave you double health for the double ash. There's a lot in this room. So it seems that even my the damage at the start, not at the start, when I jump up, also can be critted. That one really wasn't worth it.
Mr. Kronos lately. Have you seen him anywhere, lady? Because his sponsorship seems to have fizzled out. Good thing we do have others.
Do you?
Lately, Kronos has been over at the Isles of the Blessed, off doing other things, like perhaps you should be. Who else is underwriting these performances of yours?
Nobody you'd know, I'm sure. And what with all the changes lately, this venue isn't taking on new acts. You're stuck with only me forever. Me and the gals.
Completely forgot to dodge there. What even kill me? Did you just hit me multiple times? Oh, you're still alive. Really let it slip in that last bit. Hey, they actually said something. I know they said there were more. Did I really not get? I know they said there was more things to be said by the crowd. I wasn't expecting it like that. Concave stone again. There is a chance.
Should help.
I got bones.
Closer now.
I thought it was more Mel had things to say to the crowd after.
See anything good lately?
But this isn't a really compelling first room.
Flourish and reveal my path.
Double hearts are nice. Oh, I do have Thunder Rush.
Smackers.
See, that's what I thought happened with the first one, but then it hit me still.
Sure.
That smack is respawning. I didn't even realize that was a remnant. The hourglass. Not getting much blood drops. Yeah, I'll take that. That was actually a good one to hit. They're not giving me any Aries.
Drink that up.
Well, that was a considerable amount of damage.
Over there. Why, hello again.
Hello again. Hello again. Hello again.
Farewell, Echo.
Can now get 3 boons from the Shop of Kara.
Come fight me.
We got with Howling Soul that it sticks into things, so it's not really the whole
It's rather heavy still.
they're gonna get stuck by it.
Show me the way.
Or at least it seems there's not as much of that. I know I just took an increase to my attack speed, but that was a lot more than what it felt like it should have been. How did it manage to do its leap charger when I was actively hitting it?
I can get out now.
Okay, none of those. If either of those had, it could have been something behind the archaic seal.
In the name of Hades. That was my book.
I greet you. In war, one must prepare for all eventualities. This could have been one of your other kin lending their boon, but I was swift to take decisive action in their stead.
Might protect you, my lord. Been playing in the mud again, boy? I can't.
I deserve that.
This is it. I'm out in the open.
Apparently I triggered the... Got it.
You're free.
Think I'm gonna take Athena for the last...
For this most brutal and ferocious beast.
Oops. There we go, we finally have origination.
This is it. I need this.
Dang it.
Unseen. Kronos
Did I
awaits.
possibly stuff up by not taking that Death Defiance and hoping that Athena will give me the full Death Defiance?
You have full permission to ransack this place.
We need to talk. All this gold, what has become of Tartarus? The Titan Kronos rendered it almost entirely unrecognizable.
Perhaps when next I use the Gorgon amulet to summon you here, you could ask him yourself, Lady Athena.
Oh, would that I could and the amulet were even stronger. But all strategies have limitations. My blessing rather than my presence shall have to do as you approach your goal. Behold. Excellent.
So we're not winning this run.
Onward then.
I should have known by the fact that it offered me in the shop that it was going to not take kindly to me not taking it. So unless there's one in the final shop. Did I not take damage from that thing shoulder checking me?
Good.
Did I pick up the nightmare? I don't remember. Shit. Oh, what? Do I lose my Howling Soul effect with this Athena thing?
That's what you get.
No, I'm an idiot. And Athena counts as a summon, of course she does. So I don't have my Hades boon or my bonus levels anymore.
It's you. We heard of the return of the three fates. How much you had to do with it shall be for you to know. But tell us, were they in good spirits at the least?
They seemed to be. Clotho, who spoke the most by far, she seemed in quite a cheery mood now that you mention it. So much so that I have trouble imagining her otherwise.
Then we are fortunate, perhaps, for they can be a temperamental bunch. Their moods may not solely dictate the nature of their weavings, but certainly must correlate.
We were told they would cease their weavings for a while. You don't believe it, do you, though, Hades?
No, absolutely not. Although I welcome each of you to draw whichever conclusions you see fit.
Our blessings.
Yeah, I got so thrown off by not having the Howling Soul because I attempted to get it stuck into that money bag so that I could just damage it from a distance from the start.
A brilliant choice.
I'd not have made that choice if I were you. But then if I were you, I wouldn't still be me. So, you get my drift.
I'm sorry, Uncle Poseidon.
It spawned on me. I thought I had more time than that. Get out of... Once again, finding myself unable to dash out of things.
You just wiped the floor with all of those half-mittens. And just like that, my furies ebbed away as well.
Cool.
From the sea.
Yeah, and I broke its armor before it actually hit me. Yet it still managed to hit me.
Now for the Titan. The House of Hades.
Could I possibly get a second one?
Olympus, I accept this message.
Should have just gone with the 2 boons. Even though it's not guaranteed that there's going to be a boon behind that one.
Wow.
You again. What are those garish instruments with which you try to cause such harm? I guess not some gadgets that the fates themselves had vainly hoped would put an end to me.
Whether they vainly hoped is yet to be determined. These may not be the arms the gods once used to bring you down, but they'll get the job done just the same. You watch.
Oh, we shall do more than watch, Fredreptus and I.
Fredreptus.
This scythe of mine is not merely for cutting
Keep
short
forgetting
the
it has a
fallen
name.
fields wheat, whilst putting back the hound of hell.
I mean they spawned behind him. already dead from the revenge.
You cannot stop me. Merely slow me down a bit. Death to Kronos, was it? Once more, you bested me.
I think we do one more surface run today, and then we'll do a dream thing.
For my mother. Remains of Kronos. Time to head home.
Leaving in the occasional special wasn't that bad.
Home, fearsome Malinoi there finds too many curiosities. A leading cause of death for cats. And she likes cats. So exercises prudence and restraint.
Fair enough.
Return to Shadow now. As it should be.
It's an auspicious night. All these thoughtful furnishings nearby. Thank you, Princess. Your companion Dora asked me a variety of questions about my preferences, but I didn't realize you would accommodate me in this way.
I think I want to turn the Eris sign off and back on to see what her new dialogue about it is.
As you've been staying with us for a little while now, you may as well have a degree of comfort here. Though surely it's nothing compared to what you had serving the Fates.
Oh, where I used to reside was more configured to my sister's tastes. Although considering how much I've come to like spindles and drapery, perhaps mine aren't far off.
To each their own. Hi, everyone.
Did you do it?
Sign.
A different option here.
Now let's put that right back on.
Let's try this way again.
Dang it. Guess it's only for when you first buy it.
Hey, babe. Babe, I can't believe you got us something for a special spot. That's so thoughtful. You really shouldn't have.
You're right. I probably shouldn't have. You'll find some way to hold this over me at some point, won't you?
Guess you'll find out. And don't worry, if anyone asks, I'll just tell them it's our little secret.
Must you?
I must.
You're here, Lord Charon.
Which one of us brought you more gold? You can tell me. Give me a sign. Nod twice if it's me. That looked like one nod. Or maybe it was two.
No, it was one.
As promised.
We must have picked up the because we've got an odd number.
The house sent the good word. Medea notified me that the two of you have had your little altercations recently, but that I ought not to be concerned. 'Twas apparently the will of Night that brought it forth.
Lady Medea speaks true, though I do not expected her to side with the Cyclops Polyphemus in these altercations of ours. You didn't order her to test me, then?
I ordered her to heed the oath, and it appears she has. Well, 'tis a good way to bring out her enthusiasm for her work, if nothing else.
And her enthusiasm
All
for a
hail
Cyclops.
the princess of the underworld.
No, bird boy.
You're really using that Labrys, goddess? Or, pardon, what you call the Moonstone Axe. No disrespect, but isn't it a little much? Not even Ajax could have wielded such a thing.
Big Ajax or little Ajax?
Weren't you the one who taught me to improvise, Odysseus? I'll use whatever means at my disposal. Who is Ajax?
Who's Ajax? Only the biggest
Big
lad
Ajax,
I ever
okay.
met. Who's Ajax? But I forget myself, for he didn't have the strength of Hades flowing through him.
You know what? Let's see if you were given an actual
More lately, and wanted to
conversation.
ask if you join me at the Springs, in case you've a similar objective.
Well, if we're talking objectives now, then I most certainly cannot decline. And things have been quieter. After you.
perfect.
Nothing revitalizes like a nice hot bath.
What am I to do with myself now, Odysseus? My task is complete. I suppose I can keep
Yeah,
going
they
forever,
really just
this new
shafted
phase
them,
of
I
it we're in.
guess.
Is that what you wish to do, God?
Because Eris has had one, Morris had one, Odysseus has one, whereas Nem and Mel just had one line each.
I don't know what I wish to do. Just keep going without stopping, I suppose. But slowing down like this is fine.
I was never one to sit still either, though look at me now. It's difficult to know when a new sense of purpose strikes. I found mine most recently when I met the Good Witch. You may be in search of something new now.
How can you be so certain? If I stay on this same path, I'll just keep visiting the same parts of the underworld and surface again and again.
But you'll discover more along the way, of that I have no doubt at all. You're an immortal goddess. There is no need for you to rush.
Lord Hermes would never forgive me for saying it, but I just need to slow down, perhaps.
That is a distinct
Would
possibility.
have loved Hermes to just somehow pop in there.
That was a pleasant time. Though speaking with you generally is. Let's find the right pace for ourselves, aye?
Yeah, because also, Nem hasn't had any, like, actual dialogue since we've come back.
Ignium.
If it's giving me the torches, I think I'll do the dream one first.
I need to relax.
Welcome to the...
Lord Hypnos, I wanted to ask, how much do you recall about what happened to the house and all of us?
Oh, you mean the whole dream memories thing that none of us are supposed to talk about. Don't worry, I'm all caught up.
So then, you must remember me. That's all I truly wanted to confirm, because, well, I just wasn't certain either way.
That is perfectly normal, especially since we're talking in a dream. You can never be too sure, and that's where worries come from. And that's where dream dives come in. Ready? You can do it.
Starting off at my journey's end.
Okay, rival Typhon
Yes, I accept this message.
with nothing.
Coinage.
Need channel speed.
Higher up. Why am I dreaming of such awful things?
Those things have a ranged. I would have liked triple boons, but
I know I will.
well, I did say I needed channel speed. Nah. That was a mean run. Yep, not winning this.
That's that. Such dreamy eyes you have, Typhon.
recall seeing the eye. I must have, but
In the name of Hades, make the sacrifice.
cool. We're going into a fight I know nothing about with nothing to go to heal us. Take that.
Protected.
I would have liked to have gotten the elements as well, but
You owe me this, Typhon.
cool. Fuck off, Kronos.
If you think this is bothersome, just wait till you see my next trick.
I didn't even see that spawning. I have no idea how to fight Rivals Typhon. I hoped I'd just be able to damage through it, but I had nothing to damage with, so
Oh, dream is over.
that is not a nice one to start with.
Hey, you up?
Cersei.
I know I don't need to do this, but
The fates were
it is
definitely
just the
okay.
aspect of Malinois skull.
Hey,
They also haven't really done anything with
Such a fearsome
Doris. So.
night. On such occasions, the three fates and I would do some of our finest work, I think.
You mean by sending mortals to some sort of unexpected but ultimately warranted demise? Did doing so involve the Oath of the Unseen?
Most likely, yes. I didn't speak the vows myself, but did experience some of the results. When mortals perish in some sort of dramatic fashion, it tends to make for reverent and obedient shades.
I could see that.
Alright, I was gonna max out all my animals.
Anything I can do for you of late, Goddess? Such a feeling. When our work at last is more or less complete. Rather, the work itself is never ending, but at least some of the pressure's gone for now.
There's always the self-imposed pressure. But you're right, it's not been quite as daunting recently. As for what you can do, let's just keep talking when we're here.
Of course, talking happens to be one of my old
you go.
specialities.
The Book of Shadows. I wasn't always certain who the author was. I suspected it was you, the way it sometimes anticipated my own thoughts before they were fully formed.
You weren't entirely correct, though we're onto something as to why the author understood your thoughts so well. It is quite an old book. Do take care of it for me.
I swear I will.
See if you were given an actual conversation.
Very well. A proper rinsing ought be had now and again.
You didn't seem like it based off of that.
Could stay here all night.
These waters burble constantly, but what do they say?
Yep, no. So Hecate and Nem didn't get new conversations.
Such moments of comfort make the effort all worthwhile.
We just have Dora to test now.
Farewell for now.
And I guess Icarus, but we haven't finished Icarus's story, so. Need a bunch more kudos.
Time to retrace my steps. From the forge.
Where do you think you're off to, eh? Best not head out against impossible odds whilst unprepared, so here, let's get you suited up right quick.
Fine work as always.
Not the best.
Hold still.
Yeah, I think Demet is my least favorite
See his wretched countenance again.
in this game now that they've buffed Ares so much. I just don't like the fact that you can freeze attacks out.
Cold comfort.
I'm still not that big on wounds. So I get that on like the special for most things. Medea, Hearts, Hammer. If we get the coin one, we'll go for Hermes. If not, might go Zeus, Apollo, and Hephaestus.
The old special.
Don't mind me, Lady Medea.
Little wing. You're all worked up. How fares great Hecate amid such inauspicious nights? Scarce has she had occasion lately to illuminate this place.
Headmistress seems well enough. I've not once seen hardship ever get to her. But then, perhaps she wears that veil of hers so as to never show even a trace of doubt.
We all wear veils, don't we, sorceress? Great Hecate, she merely puts aside all pretenses about it. Well, good to know that she is still herself, and I remain her humble servant here.
I'll take that and hope for the one where we can hit twice and it does. It takes 5 magic. So I don't think we're going to go for Hermes now, so. I didn't think I was in that, but apparently the game did. What just happened to my voice? That way.
Now to head back. Be gone.
I wonder if it's possible to get both Heracles and Artemis in a Fura.
To prevent even the possibility that Typhon could have overwhelmed us here. And the Titans
Because I
are
know
somehow part of this new
Artemis can only spawn in like a Hex, Heart, or Magic Room. And there has to be a certain amount of rooms between encounters. So if I were to say get Artemis in the first room, could I get Heracles in like one of the last ones? Or vice versa? Hey.
Clean kill.
Good evening. You've tried all my latest booms by now. Got others I've been mulling, although lately nothing seems to stick. Likely you'd rather have something tried and true anyway.
No, I'd like to see some new
For me,
ones.
sister, I'll take whatever I can get. A bit of extra precision in my strikes often makes all the difference.
I'm not just all about precision here, am I? We gods get cast as one thing, and that's it. Father Zeus and his thunder, Uncle Poseidon and his water, Apollo and his... hair. The choice is yours.
I'll take pressure points. I thought the base was 4.
My mark be with you.
Five down, one to go. There he is.
The brightness of my fair son Apollo has illuminated you in the dark, if but for a moment there, young lady. Would that all of my kin were equally as talented as he.
Right. Almost finished. Olympus, I accept this message.
Let's prime away another thing. It's not like we need magic or anything.
Barrier down.
Yeah.
Draw you down, O moon. Lend me your light.
Among the children of Nyx, Charon has always been one of the most reserved. The kinship that you have with him is not a commonplace occurrence, little star. Twilight curse.
Shall we? Such appalling silence in these outskirts. I've grown too much accustomed to the bustle of the city and its lingering sense of blood and decay.
I would have taken, I would have liked Festus on my special.
Lady Medea, does Headmistress even know what you're doing here? She hadn't mentioned you'd be testing me.
We just spoke about this with the Hecate.
Great Hecate knows all. But now that you are matron of the oath, the consequences are yours to decide. And tonight, you spoke the vows. Long have I been dying to oblige. Not me, sorceress.
How did you manage to grab me? I was behind you. That was probably the cleanest I've done, even with that somehow catching me by turning completely around.
I see everything.
Got origination already, but I've got nothing to proc it with. Pig, stone, or moonbeam? Seems like we got, we did. So we don't need the thingos as much. The charge up for the hex node.
Now then. The docks. Out of my way.
The issue is I don't really have any one in the pool that I'd like on my attack. What do I have for success rate? I've got pressure points. Is that it? Eh. Hey, we got Bird Boy.
I see you.
How goes it?
Sure. We like that at higher rarity.
I finally got to fly with Great Selene and a moonlit steeds. I certainly see the appeal, and I didn't even get to steer the chariot.
Wait, you were all the way up there? That's amazing. The moon herself giving you a ride across the sky. I've thought maybe if I could just fly a bit higher, I could reach her myself, but I talked myself down.
That's fair after what happened with the sun. What do we have? Or do I want the... I'll take that.
Yes, ma'am.
Cheers, Icarus. Careful out there. More steps to be retraced.
Really? Hour.
The infinite dark.
That's a good one to have. I can't make it to that stream. Possibly should have gone the other side first.
My granddaughter.
Now really isn't the time for petty squabbles, but I'm afraid you leave me with no choice.
Sorry. Not a chance.
It happened. I didn't see that one that was under me.
Enough of this. Let's turn our combined might back in the same direction and move on.
How much does that do? 105. So 305 total. But this one gives me origination.
I see something of use.
I think I'll take Zeus on my special if it's offered, and Apollo on my attack. Oh, is Rocky so far behind? Again, I couldn't get out of there.
Full speed ahead. All clear.
If I can't dash, I shouldn't be able to attack. If I can attack, I should be able to dash.
And sprig of mint. Chamomile. It's you! All of this seawater must feel very disconcerting, little miss. For me, though, it feels rather much like home. Even the depths of Oceanus bring a sense of comfort more than fear.
I'm getting used to it. My path into the underworld requires me to skirt the edge of Oceanus. The water's beautiful, though I could do without the sea monsters, particularly Scylla and her siren friends. Perhaps you know of them?
Oh, yes, I do indeed. I grew up underneath the sea, and Scylla I remember from my youth.
Excuse
Always
me?
yelping about this or that. It's deafening. Perchance why I prefer the silence now. Isn't it marvelous?
What have I done? And now for you.
I get anything interesting out of these?
Lord Charon's ship. In the name of Hades.
Why won't it give me attacks?
A sudden surge.
I'm really not getting anything that I want
Get a load
this
of
round.
this. What a night. Got my new aspect of the rail and a juicy target to try it on. Getting warmer.
Right.
Look at these washed up freaks.
Took a lot more damage from those orbs than I would have liked.
Where does she get all these?
Still don't have my Death Defiances.
Onward, Rocky. Which one would help?
Join me if you wish.
A little steep, but
Sting away.
It is you. I have one further inquiry concerning what transpired in your father's house. Kronos conceded in his war, you said, yet you continue fighting battles as before. Why is that so? Respond.
Almighty chaos. Kronos can explain it far better than I. But time is like a river seeking to flow freely forth. Yet it can be obstructed and change course disastrously. Essentially, I'm having to retrace some of my steps to prevent that.
As one who dwells in possibility, I understand. Preventing infinite possibilities, however remote they may be, shall take some time. But Kronos must be well aware of that. I shall look forward to the outcome of this new endeavor.
guess we'll take that one.
Transform, Olympus. I accept this message.
What should give me this special as well.
Be strong, strong, strong.
Echo, you have not been good to me today.
Imbued with greater strength.
The Hades boon that we got.
It's no use I accept this message.
Observe nearby.
As much as I don't like it, I'd take her on my... That could have been done a lot better. I was trying to rush it.
You picked the wrong target.
Sure.
That chaos curse of mine is finally gone.
Whoa, easy there. Not fighting, Elena. I keep telling you that as a satyr, not a goat. Back for more.
I think you should be able to come out now, as the greatest threats facing your mountain are gone for the most part. Well, granted there are vicious satyrs out there still.
Hey, easy with the satyr talk. It really isn't cool. You think my satyr friends here ever talk that way about us gods? And what do you mean, greatest threats?
Typhon, the father of all monsters, Kronos, the titan of time, the former utterly destroyed, the latter pacified. The war is over. Olympus is secure.
The war is over? Hear that, everybody? The war is over! If that's not cause for celebration, I don't know what is. So grab a drink, take a dip, shake your hips, you know it, yeah!
You'll be leaving here, will you?
No way, baby. Cool. It'll be fine.
Not now.
Yep. One time I don't really need her. Yeah, a little late.
Not happening.
I have been called a savior many times and take some pleasure in overturning near hopeless situations. But recently, it was my own hope that faltered until you restored it. The father of all monsters is truly gone.
Olympus belongs to the gods. Typhon's destruction was a necessity. I may have been the one to deliver him to the void, but the doing of it took our combined strength.
You chthonic gods in
Found
your
out for a
majesty,
second.
be proud, cousin. You have achieved a glorious result, for which we all are thankful. I knew I had to trust you, but I also felt I should.
Why did hers not get set back like Hecate's then?
A sound plan.
Like how we've had to redo Hecate's relationship after getting the true ending. If her trust could only be deepened after completing everything.
Damn it.
Maybe I should have taken Apollo's game. Because this is one of the ones where I do actually use the aspect a lot. So getting the mana regen every time I cast.
There's my order.
I'd like to swap one of the things over to my special. And I'd like to swap Demeter's thing out.
the might of the heavens.
Because I still don't think we have anything that does origination.
The war is over, Titan. Drop the act. You still refer to Kronos as your master and seem no more charitable towards the gods, despite now doing this for their sake, not just yours.
You know as well as I that the conditions of your climb need to approximate your prior path if you are going to succeed. And I admit that the result I seek would otherwise not be possible. Thus, here we find ourselves.
The result you seek involves me repeatedly beating you up. Perhaps all you really do want is a proper thrashing, under the guise of acting like some sort of savior.
I have extraordinarily high tolerance for pain, though for such mockery less so. Remember, we can both administer a thrashing here.
Middle, top. So top, top, middle. I was about to say we never got our moonbeam, but we didn't put the moonbeam on. I've never seen him back out of wait out Itos. That decided to go.
Now do you begin to understand what I have done at every turn? I should have expected this.
So long, you two.
Hey, we got our death defiances.
We meet again.
Look there. Little star.
Go on, my timekeeper.
Thought I saw that.
The fortress of the gods. Special delivery. Good. Should get here soon enough. That broodling again.
one less of Typhon's brood. I can make an exchange.
Sure. Really doesn't want to give me any swap systems.
From the heavens themselves. Your path has led to Zeus.
Hi. Good work, Rocky.
Still don't have origination. What can I get? Longer. Those don't help me. I can get 3 of those. Yeah, just 3 more damage each time I... Does that stack? I don't know. See if I can get origination out of this.
Of course.
Probably shouldn't have done that, but... yeah, well.
We're settled.
Hello, flower.
In we go.
Just take your time here, Amber. Breathe on through.
Greetings to you.
Actually, exactly what I wanted.
Apollo wouldn't mind.
We meet again. Linoe, my bright son Apollo, you'd be wise to learn a thing or two from him. Why, he is just about the best at everything. Envy of Olympus, here to greet you and to teach you. Here he is.
I'm grateful for the flattery, Father. Though your fair niece is more than capable of fending for herself. Still, an extra bit of insurance from the heavens couldn't hurt, right?
Thunderous power.
Okay. We do at least have origination, I think. Really did not get any of the...
Here we go.
Storm is coming. This mountaintop belongs only to gods.
There we are.
Keep fighting him. Behold my thunderbolts.
Blasted fiend.
I thought that'd be enough. Okay, just we didn't even lose all of our barriers in that fight.
Down with Typhon.
Only after all of that did normally diligent Melinoe discover she forgot something at home. Forgot her keys. So she turned toward the darkness and she said,
Return to Shadow now. What just happened?
How'd it go? Okay.
That record keeper over at the Taverna must have served your father, and the sage appears to have experience with prophecy. You've assembled quite a retinue.
I've always gotten on with shades. Sometimes I think I understand them better than living beings. They can be easier for me to read.
I make most social inferences from a mix of speech, both tone and substance, and the speaker's small movements. With shades, I can't discern these things at all.
Takes practice, certainly.
You really put up warning signs about me, babe? It seems a little immature even for you. What if I did something like that to you? How would you like it?
Well, I wouldn't like it probably, Eris. I'm sorry. I merely thought the signs would help me know when I can visit with you here. I'd not considered it was something cruel.
It is cruel. I was so impressed. But now you're groveling about it, so I guess I gave you too much credit for that one. You're not gonna take them down, are you?
It sounds like you don't want me to, so perhaps I shall.
You better not.
Marks her passage silently. Melinoe.
Been a while since joined in with this.
Apollo gets to do the singing on Olympus. I get to do it here.
This all has come to be a comfortable routine. Each night you return refreshed, tireless. But I, at least, ought to take a bit of rest.
I think we have things under control lately, so please do. Will you be going anywhere?
Not yet, but I may be less talkative, as is my tendency.
Be well, Hecate.
It's basically the game's way of saying, hey, you've gotten through most of... See? When did these open up?
Hey, ever tried ambrosia, Chris?
When did
Because
those
of
open
you're
up?
About to, given your inclination and availability, of course.
As a matter of fact, no. I've not tried ambrosia before, and I've never had the inclination till you asked me just now. You sure it'd be alright? The other shades are watching us, Melly. They admire you so much, and probably would wish I was dead if I wasn't already.
Oh, don't worry. If any of those shades get too envious, the only attention they'll end up getting is from Nemesis. Why would they even care? I see them more than you.
Well, it's just, as mortals, many of us could get jealous. Especially when we'd see someone we cared for with somebody else. Hard to explain, but I think it all stems from our instinctively knowing how little time we have.
But you all have eternity now that you're here. Provided Kronos hasn't yet irreparably ruined everything. Though I suppose we gods can also have those types of feelings.
Oh yeah, you gods.
Come on, name one thing that's ever made you envious, Melly. You seem so comfortable the way you are, and with everything you have. I've never seen you want for anything that isn't yours.
Then you haven't been paying attention. I'm envious of Headmistress, for one. I'll never be half the witch she is, nor look nearly as elegant in hats.
All right, I stand corrected. You're envious of the hat of the Witch of the Crossroads. Now, can we try the drink already, eh? Could always spare some for the other shades.
Then let's drink to the shades of the Crossroads.
Wow. I have never had something like that in my entire life. Or death. The gods just regularly drink this stuff.
Some of them, anyway.
Cool. Well, we can't take Dora to the bathhouse now.
And then I say, hold up, somebody's here.
Don't have anything to say, so... We don't actually have time to do any more runs. So... I think we're going to call this one here. As I said earlier, this will be the last stream of this until I'm back to being able to do multiple games in one. Because I'm still trying to make my way through as many of the LEGO games as I can before Legacy of the Dark Knight comes out. And apparently that's been brought forward a week, so it means I have even less time to get through things. So, hopefully there's no more missed streams. Hopefully I'm not like in the middle of a game when it comes out. But maybe if I'm at the end of a game and there's only a couple days between that and when Legacy comes out, I'll just fill the gap in with Hades. I don't know. We'll see closer towards the end of next month. But with that being said, I'll catch you the next one.